What about now? Doggone it. Can you hear me now? I wanted to use my new microphone. Let me know. See, what you all don't know is, well, you can pretty much see what's happening, right? Look around. Look around. You already see what's happening, right? Look around my house. That's usually where I film. Like, this is what's been going on. It's been the rockiest road ever trying to make this happen. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm so used to it. I'm so used to it. Like I said, I accomplish everything I want in my life. And so it's no problem. It's no problem. It's no problem. You know? Um, so this is what's going on. As you see, I don't even have my stuff. My equipment is broken down. My lighting is broken down. Everything is like broken down. You can see stuff is packed. So if you follow my channel, you know this has been a long journey, and I'm doing all of this as a little old nail tech. You know, the only thing you have to do is, as a nail tech, make sure that you are recording your income. And that's the problem that a lot of us have, why we don't really see it, because we're not running a business. You know, we're not running a business. We're just doing nails. We're just doing hair. We're just doing lashes. And guess what? The one thing you got to do, if you don't do anything else, if you don't go get a license, if you don't go get anything else, you need to be doing what? You need to be, without telling too much of my business, you need to be paying these people right here, the IRS. Okay? If you don't do nothing else in this business, this is what you need to be taking care of. Taking care of the IRS. The IRS, okay? I told you all, this is what's making all this possible. And I don't work for anyone, I work for myself. I'm doing everything that I'm doing as a nail tech because I record all of my income. Anytime I get over $30, I run it to the bank, because the bank becomes your what? Your paycheck. It becomes a record of all the money you make. And then if you're paying taxes on what you claim, you can go get a house, you can go get a car, you can go get anything you want, because you have, even if you don't have a business account, you have an IRS document that says you pay taxes on this set amount of money. And that trumps everything. Believe it or not, some people are not gonna like this. It trumps a license when it comes to doing business. When you go to get a house, a car, an apartment, you can't say, well, I'm a licensed nail tech. They'll go, okay, that's nice. But when you show them I work for myself and here are my taxes that I pay, and it's going to show the income that you claim and that you're paying taxes on quarterly, yearly, however you want to do it, you can get whatever you want. They don't care about the license. State cares about the license. Anybody else, loans and things like that, I'm telling you, that is your most powerful ally, the IRS. And a lot of people are afraid of the IRS. I have a video up from my accountant, and she tells you, like, most people are afraid, but don't be afraid with the IRS. I was talking to them today, and about some things, because my income has grown drastically, and I just had to rearrange some stuff, make some more different arrangements, I'm gonna say, but you can negotiate with them. If you tell them I can't afford that, they'll be like, well, what can you afford? And a lot of people don't know that. So that's that. So how was everyone doing today? I didn't know if people will log in, because I know I've been MIA, honey. But as you can see where we are, I don't even have lights up or anything. So we got Lauren here. Lauren is always here with these little bubbles. This is so funny to me. So Lauren is here. Hey, Lauren. We have Precious Nails Education. Hey, Minding Minds was early too. Hey. Yeah, we back. And oh, y'all wait until I move, honey. Because you can't see it, but this is my desk. And I'll have an office where I am, because instead of 2 bedrooms, I'll have 4 bedrooms to work with. And I'm gonna have an office. And so I'm gonna be in your face like, hi. Oh, one more thing. Did I forget to mention? You wait. And I know I've been saying it, but all you gotta do is just watch and see. Hey, Chrissy, how you doing, girl? I see you are very consistent, honey. I watch, I see, I watch, I see, I see, I watch. Such a lady. Okay, this y'all telling me y'all don't like my microphone, but I'm still gonna use my microphone as if it works because I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm about to tell you why. So we have, let me see who else. I have Marlon. I'm missing some people. Hi, Tiaria. I believe that's Candy Kisses Dickens. Hey, how are you? We have Marlene. Hi, Miss Marlene. How are you? Let's see. Sherry, hi Sherry, how are you doing? We have Mel Does Nails in here as well. Hey, this mixtape, hey, how are you? Missed you too. Marcia, hey. Oh, it's hot in here too. But you know, if I turn on this air conditioner, it's so loud. Hey, beautypreneur. Thank you. These are, and you like my glasses, and these are, thank you, but these are actually my reading glasses. I had to get glasses, so I'm officially getting old, and I really need my glasses. Like I can't see certain things if I, it's so embarrassing. If I don't have them on, I can't believe it. I'm in total denial. Hey Anthony, how are you? What picture you got up, y'all? Y'all know I be looking at Anthony's pictures. Y'all look at Anthony picture because he give us different poses and stuff. He be giving it to us on this live, honey. Let's see. He know what to do because he always angle himself off to the side. Hey, Anthony, you moving, doing well. You've been having a hard time trying to move states. You need a room for rent. You moving to a new state, moving out of Georgia? I'm trying to actually get to Georgia because I want someone to do my girl to do my hair. So I'm looking for a flight. I might look again tonight. You said, hey, girl, I'm such an inspiration. I am. Thank you. I try. But after today, I don't know if I'm going to be one. I finished nail school on Monday, state boards in October. Yay. You know what? This is what I love. This is exactly what I love. Like, we have so many people that are on here, and it's like people are going to school, they are finishing up, they are taking care of their business. And I'm just going to give you the real, the ups, the downs, the pros, the cons, like the real life of what it is. So congratulations. Congratulations. I know it says super chat, but I'm just putting the XOXO. That's what I wanted to say. So congratulations. Once you finish school, what people don't realize, like they put it off, and like, I already know I do nails. You know, I do designs and stuff. You're a nail artist, but you want to be a licensed nail tech. If not today, you should make plans for it in the future. You know why? Because once you do it once, anybody in the beauty industry, once you get that license one time, you never have to do it again. All you have to do is take CEU hours. You can do it on your phone with the CEU hours. You know, it's like it's a one-time thing. It's a one-time guarantee. You know how many people get fired from their jobs, get laid off from their jobs? You can never be laid off. Once you get that license one time, it's a one and done deal. I don't know why people put that off so much. I think we make things harder than what they really are. I do. So, hey Trina, we got Trina here too. You've been trying to figure out some stuff. How are you? I'm good. I'm actually good, and I'm gonna tell you why. But you all, if you have any questions, what I have to say today about fill me in is not that long. So if you have questions, I know I've been missing. If you have some situations that have been happening, feel free to put it in here. We can discuss because this is not. I was gonna make it into a case study, but I've just been too busy to do it. So tonight's a good night. I'm happy to see you all too. Wait. You moving, you tired of Georgia. I got tired of it too, but I'm trying to come there soon because I want my hair done. I bought a box of tape ins. I want to test it out because I want to do like a whole box of tape ins. I got a little hair. I'm tired of wigs, and the tape ins are very versatile. So, can y'all hear? You can't hear me. Let me move this out some because this is my no, this is the laptop I always use. I just usually do have a microphone plugged up, but not this one. But I usually do have my other more professional microphone. Y'all don't know how much money I spent on this because I'm buying another microphone. I have a lot of equipment. So, yeah, I hope you can hear. So I'm going to pretend to use my mic, okay? But I'm not going to pull it out until I really feel like what I'm saying when we in church. That's when I'm going to really put it out. Because every time we talk, I go into church at some point. Exactly. One girl on IG was asking her close friends on IG, should she get her license? Yes, it's a one and done thing. And you know what's so funny? Girls go out and spend $1,200 on a wig, but don't want to spend $1,200 on a license or $2,500 on a license they'll have for the rest of their freaking life. You get the license and it will last you the rest of your life one time, and then you just pay like a $50, $75 renewal fee every other year. Girls spend more than that on clothes, drinks, turning up, and hair. It's so silly. And people that question that, I'm gonna be honest with you, and people may get mad at me, but I don't care. I want to trigger somebody to do the right thing. You ain't gotta tell me, but do the right thing for yourself. That shows a person who has that mentality of should I do it, that shows that your priorities are off. And it's just that simple. There's just no other way to say it. It's just no other way to say it. And you're going to end up hurting somebody out here because it's a lot of things you don't know that you think you know, but you don't know. And you haven't even thought to know. Okay. Hey, QT731, how are you? True. I thought I wanted that office life and let mine lapse. I reinstated it today after years. That's what I'm saying. You can always reinstate it. I have reinstated my license many times in my 30 plus years of doing this. It'll lapse for 5 years, 7 years. And I'm like, all you have to do is write a letter saying I want to renew my license. I don't owe child support. And here go my check. And then that's it. And they'll be like, show CU hours, write this letter, and they're going to make sure you don't owe child support or anything like that. And if so, you renew your license. You pay it might be a little bit more to renew it if you let it lapse, but it's not even it shouldn't even be $200. Like, it's the license. It's the job of a lifetime. Nope. Nobody can get, it's like very rare that you can get something like this. Okay. Yeah. And people making it harder than what it is. It's not that hard. It's one of the easiest licensures to get. So yeah, it's been a while. Yeah. You know what? My cousin just joined school and I hold on. My internet connection fell out, y'all. Y'all know I'm bootleg today. But guess what? It's wait till y'all see the new and approved. I might not even claim none of y'all. Once I move and get everything really set up, I ain't gonna claim y'all. I'll probably get a whole new slew of people. Who are these people? Get them. But right now I'm a little bootleg, okay? Today, I'm a little bootleg. Yeah, they claim they don't have money. There's excuses and the priorities is off. I'm sorry. Created by Nori Elon. I'm gonna say Elon because I like the way that sounds. Created by Nori Elon. Yeah, it's just off. Off. Your priorities are off. And people get mad when you say stuff and they're triggered. Usually when people are triggered is because you're hitting the truth. I'm sorry. Your priorities are off. Such a lady. Get into it. Okay. So let me tell you about this microphone. Let's pretend that you can hear me really clear through this microphone, okay? Because I'm going to get it together. I bought this microphone because I saw everybody else with it and I'm a copycat, okay? And I liked it. So one night it hit me. And, over the years, people have told me I have a very unique voice. I have a very good voice to do voiceover. I've been told so many times over the years I should do voiceover. And so it hit me one night. I have started an entirely new YouTube channel. Da, 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 da. I have a whole new YouTube channel. I have an ASMR channel. Do you all know what an ASMR channel is? ASMR period. Do you know what that is? So I do use this microphone when I'm on TikTok or something, or if I'm going to be using my cell phone. I have figured out how to work with my cell phone. Look, that matches. See, I like cow print. And then I have the Yeti microphone that I'm going to be ordering really soon. So the name of my new channel is this. Pink Cloud. So Pink Cloud is my ASMR channel. If you're not into ASMR, if you've never seen it, you're going to think it's really weird. But what it is sound therapy. ASMR helps a lot of people with anxiety. ASMR helps people, it just soothes them, helps them to go to sleep, relieve stress, all of that. And so Yeah, I have an ASMR channel. So if you want to go and subscribe, I actually made it live yesterday. It's called Pink Cloud. Now, I will tell you that I have not bought all the equipment to do ASMR because that's a whole different set of equipment. It didn't make sense to buy it and set it up in here, right? So I'm like, I just got it started. And so if you would like a small snippet sample of me doing some ASMR, for those of you all who don't know, just let me know now and I'll do it. Just let me know. Just let me know in the comments. If you don't want to hear it, let me know. It's okay. My feelings will be hurt. Let me know. Okay, we got some yeses. Yes, yes. A sounds. Yes, yes. Okay, so it's not going to sound good because you have to have a professional microphone. Like the microphones are like $200. So I will be buying like my fifth damn microphone just to do this. But it does work on here if I can plug it in. But that's what I was trying to do. I can plug it into here. So I was going to do it on here. So we're going to pretend. So it's not going to sound as good because I'm fake using this. So let's see. I don't know where the microphone is on here. I don't know where it is on this laptop. So I'm just going to get close to the laptop so you can hear. But what you want to do is maybe turn up your sound because I don't have the right thing. So it's going to sound weird to you all. So, hello, 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 hello. How are you this evening? How are you? How are you? How are you? You. Relax, relax, relax your mind. Relax your mind. Welcome, 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 welcome to Shecago. Did you all hear that? Did you all hear that? It probably sounds so weird because it's not on a high def microphone, but on a high def microphone is very, very sensitive and you can hear everything. You can hear the saliva in my mouth. You can hear every little teensy movement. And so when people talk and they enunciate different things and they linger on things and they stuff like that, I'm telling you, like it's a big thing. It's a really big thing. And so even when I do it, if I do it for like 15, 20 minutes straight, I can feel my hair, my scalp tingling. It's actually a form of therapy. I can feel my scalp tingling. I'm just relaxing. I'm really into it. And I almost want to go to sleep myself doing it. And so I'm really into it. And I said, you know what? I should start a channel doing it. And I always thought it was weird when I would run into it. That's like those people that eat all that food and gobble all that Asian candies and stuff like that. It's actually a big thing around the world. And it really helps a lot of people. And I found that in the past week, that's all I watch on YouTube now. It's like I fall asleep to it and I wake up and the person is still in there messing with squishy stuff. It's a whole thing. I'm telling you, it's a whole different world. So I do have a new channel called Pink Cloud. So Pink Cloud ASMR. So once I set up, that's going to be something I have to also do a couple times a week on top of this. I didn't forget about this channel. Did I forget? Of course not. Lauren said, I like ASMR videos of people cleaning and organizing. I haven't seen those. Tell me one of those because I haven't seen the cleaning and organizing. Okay, you said nail ASMR. And that's so crazy because I have a whole basket on Amazon set up for all the stuff. And one of the things is I'm going to be ordering some nails that are like this long. My ASMR channel is going to be really crazy. And I'm going to be doing some simulated texting with people. I can't explain, but like texting with guys and arguing with people. You have to see it, but it's going to be very interesting. You know, I got to take it and put a spin on it. So, yeah. I know some people were like, what the hell was she doing whispering to the bottom of the laptop? But if you into it, you into it. You have to know. So it is Pink Cloud ASMR. So that's that. And so you're like, what do you really want from us, Shecago? Like, fill me in. What the hell are you talking about? Okay, so I'm gonna be really totally transparent with you all. Nail ASMR. Okay, okay. I got a new subscriber, Minding Minds joined, I think. Yeah, you joined Pink Cloud. Now, the video that's up there was just a test, and I don't have the real microphone. That was done with this on my cell phone. So just keep that in mind. It was just a test. I want to see how it sounded. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes okay, so I've been doing nails forever, right? And it's easy for me to build a clientele. I know exactly what to do. So I moved back here to Chicago. I built my clientele. Like I said, during when COVID first happened and during COVID, I got a lot of people because especially when things were shut down, but I lost a lot of people too, especially when I went up and I started really enforcing my rules and I started charging people properly and all of that. I didn't care because, like I said, clients come and go. But right now, you can't book with me unless you know me. You can't book with me unless you're a regular. I took my booking link down and everything. I did that like 8 months ago. My social media, I don't post on it or anything because the truth is I became burnt out. Even though I like being on here talking to you all, I keep telling you all for real, you can get burned out. And I was burned out because my clients some of them were draining me emotionally. They were draining me creatively way too much. Okay, way too much. And I feel like the more you give people, the more they will take, the more they will see how much they can take from you. And I wasn't just talking, like, I don't think I even realized how much I was allowing people to take from me, friends, family, and clients. And so I took a step back and I just like cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. I did. And I did it. I'm so happy I did it. So Fill Me In comes from a client that was referred to me, and I want to get your opinion because this client was referred to me. Okay, and they came. They wanted to fill in, and the problem is when they had the fill in, when they came to the fill in, of course they had all this stuff on their nails. Okay, so every nail had custom acrylic work. So pink, blue, it was like pink, blue, purple, some pink, yellow in there. Like every nail was different. So the base up around here where it grew out, this one would be blue around here. This one is purple. This one is pink, or whatever. Because I didn't do the nails. Somebody else did the nails. And that's fine. A lot of nail techs don't work on other people's work. I just let people know that I can't guarantee how long it's gonna last because I didn't do the original set. But I never have that problem, but I always give that disclaimer. That's not the problem. The problem is this. So I went to go do this person's fill in, and what do you think the problem is? When I got to do the fill in, I prepped, did my cuticle work, all of that, and I said, so you booked a fill in with me, but you have all this color acrylic across every finger. And so I do fill ins with my custom blended powder, which, by the way, I do every set with my custom blend. And I'm going to show it to you right here. I think I have a picture of it. My custom blend powder is a pink. Okay. It's a pink opaque blend. So it covers imperfections, all that. It's sturdy, all of that. And I use it for 90% of sets unless somebody wants something else, right? So I said, this is the powder that I use for all of my fill-ins, right? I'm trying to see if I can find it up here. And this person said, no, you can't try to match this. So it was like some of the fingers had glitter coming down, pink, blue, glitter, and I was like, well, I could, we'll have to sit down and see what we can match up, but it's going to cost you more. And this client was salty with me for that. See, that's my custom blend right there. It is available on Shecago Beauty Source. A lot of you all have it. Nobody's let me say anything, but this is what I always have used for years that I blend myself, and it's a nice blend. So I was saying, well, if I do that, it's going to cost. She was like, well, how much is it going to cost? And I'm like, well, if you want this like this, it's going to be $20 on top of the price that I'm charging you. And she was like, well, just do it your way. Just use your stuff. Just use your powder. And so I did. And so I guess my question to you all is, how do you handle that with fill-ins? Because when people come in for fill-ins, how do you handle, I guess I should ask it a few ways, right? So let's see here. The first question should be this. This is the first question. The first question is, are all fill-ins the same? This is me. This is my real case study. I'm asking you, are all fill-ins the same? Are all fill-ins the same? I'll give you a moment to answer that question. Let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. There are no wrong answers. We all learn from each other. So if you're new, so what? Still chime in. Are all fill-ins the same? Okay, so let's read what people had to say and why. Why do you say whatever it is you say, right? So you said, got the feeling she was trying to tell you how to do your job. You know, I got a lot of that. And a lot of the people, not a lot, but a few of the people that I lost in the past years because they became too comfortable and forgot who the nail tech was and trying to tell me how to do my job. And it was against what I knew professionally and um, what was in their best interest health wise. And if you tell me to do something where I know it's gonna not be in your interest health wise, like giving you fungus, mold, da da da, I won't do it. And all money is not good money, and money flows to me naturally and easily. So you are not stopping that. I manifest that you are not stopping that. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, she didn't want to pay extra for that custom fill because exactly, Chrissy, that is a custom fill. And she was like, well, just do it your way. Just use your powder. Ding, ding, ding. Nope. Nope. Nah, not all feelings are the same. They are not. They are not. I just want to know if I was wrong here. Depending on what they want, on what they know. Depending on what they know. Depending on what they know. Okay. Yep. Okay. Want. Yep. Depending on what they want. No, you should be compensated fairly for your work. Okay, let me take that back. My fills and sets are the same price, but I charge for all things extra. Well, this client was upset with me because she thought because she came in with a set that somebody else did with something different on every damn finger that I'm supposed to try to match it and fill it in to match what she had. Folks often need a rebalance. Mel does nails, said it. Say it, say it, say it. Folks often need a rebalance but request fill-ins because they don't know the difference. Exactly. I swear to God, I was doing someone last week and I was like, I need to put this up on my price list. And that's, I got so much to do, you all, because when I move, I'm going to be there for a minute. You know, I'm going to be there until I get married or until I die. I don't know. No, that's, I'm lying because I said I want to live in a high rise when I get older. I want to live in a high rise with an elevator. So that's not true. But, I'm going to be there for a minute. So I got so much to do because that's one of the things on my list to redo my damn price list because there is a major difference between fill-ins and a rebalance. And a lot of the stuff that these people are asking for is totally out of the realm of a fill-in. A fill-in is less money, therefore it should be less time and less work on us. But everybody only knows a fill-in, and a fill-in and rebalance are different, especially when people come in with other people work who's usually lumpy, bumpy, the nails don't fit. They don't put two little ass tips on the person's nails. So you got to go in and try to make it look like it's something and fill in the sides and all this stuff to fill in the gaps from where they real nail and you can see the tip over here and it's they real nail hanging out on the side. Y'all know what I'm talking about. People do not know how much work we do. We're just professionals and we do it, but they don't realize like the expertise and craftsmanship that it takes to make the nails look good. No, we have clients that come in like clockwork every 2 weeks, and those that come 3+ weeks and have more to bring back to life. Exactly. They don't get it though. They just think, oh, it's just a fill-in. It depends. It really depends. I say no because shape. Wait. I say no because shape, length. I say no because the shape and the length, depending on how long it's been, whole rebalance. Yep. But nobody charges for rebalances now. Everybody just charges for fill-ins, and that can become confusing and frustrating. Yep, you say you saw that on TikTok, and it is a difference. See, that's old school. That's back in the day when Tammy Taylor nails was popular. Tammy Taylor used to always talk about rebalance and fill-ins. Rebalance fill-ins. It's different. And people, to be honest with you, if we really just filled in everyone and ignored the rest and just did a true fill-in, most people's nails would be looking ugly. A lot of folks be wanting to come on, yeah, every 4 to 6 weeks. A lot of my clients come on every 4 to 6 weeks, and they think they're about to get a little fill-in price. Yeah, and I got to revamp some things. And my clientele has shrunk, but my clientele has become more defined to what I want it to be. And I still make the same money. Okay? It's a win-win-win for me. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. I hate working over other people's work. It's a challenge for me. So over the years, I always tell people you should try it because it challenges you and it actually builds your skill as a nail tech, and you learn about different. It just heightens what you know. It heightens your expertise. So I will work over people's work unless something is just ate up and falling off. I'll be like, this is falling off. It's not even on here. But if a person's work is decent or I can work with, I'll work with it. I just tell them I'm not responsible. But I know what I'm doing, so I never have people come back and say it fell off after you did the fill-in ever. So I like it because it challenges you. We have to kind of challenge ourselves too. You said I'm about to charge a rebalance fee. Yeah. Also, another thing is an acrylic change fill-in, which is completely different. Yeah. See, acrylic, when you start working with that darn color acrylic, that's a whole nother beast. And that's why a lot of us busy full-time nail techs, we like it. We like it. We like it. It's cute. No. But it's some problems that go along with color acrylic. Can we just say it? Can we just say it? Color acrylic got issues. Color acrylic got problems. Color acrylic is cute at first, but it's a headache to keep up. I said it. Shecago said it. Yep. Exactly. Work smarter, not harder. Yeah. It's funny because I have people trying to come back around. I'm like, you can, but you ain't hurting me. I miss you. I missed you as a person probably, but you did not hurt my pocketbooks because life flows, money, life, and abundance flows to me easily and naturally. So, and it does. Taking off the existing color and changing it to another one's going to be a full set price. Whoo! And I know some nail techs that do that, and I'm like, ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way. What's that TikTok? They're like, ain't no way. And they just keep saying, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. That would be me. Ain't no way. I'm not doing that. There are people out here with the color acrylic sitting up here shaving all that color down to the bare bones and then relaying the set. That is too much work for me. And I definitely wouldn't be charged that no damn fill-in. That's crazy. I don't even want to get into that. I don't even want to get into that. I don't even want people who want all of that. It ain't for me. That's probably for the young folks. Y'all young folks, I nominate you to handle the longer, long acrylic with all the 50 million colors, and you found all that. I nominate you to handle that. Handle that. You got that. You can have that money. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's good. You're good. I was considering charging for a rebalance, but I think anyone who comes after 4 weeks automatically gets a rebalance. Yo, whew. See, I could fill it in quickly because I know how much acrylic to grab depending on the person's nail bed size and all of that. Like I have wide nail beds, but I just know how much acrylic to grab where I could still one ball it, pat it. See that the way my acrylic is set up, I use Easy Flow with my own special blend, and it's not too runny and it's not stiff. It's not runny or stiff. It's medium. It works, and I can still lay that one ball, mash it, and shoot, and move to the next finger. You see what I'm saying? So I could do that. But when I just gotta start going all along the side and filling it, and that's something else. Oh, QT said, I enjoy working with other people's work. I love showing my potential, new clients, my skills. So see, that's the other thing. When you see, that's you said it. That's right. That's show you right. Show you right. I love that feeling. I love that feeling when a new person comes to me and their nails look like big ass chiclets. You know what I'm talking about? They be looking like like big old surfing boards. You know what I'm saying? On their fingers. I'm like, it be sitting up there like this on the finger, like this, like sitting up on one finger. Like one finger be like this big, the nail be that big, and it get wider as it get towards the end. Like it's crazy. I love transforming that because when I am done, they be like, oh my God, you could just tell they feel like Punkash. They feel like Punkash. They feel like new money. Punkash. Okay? Yes, I love that feeling when I can refresh them. I charge, keep my color fill in or change my color fill. Yeah. So, no, all fillings are not the same. Some come back and the set is a whole new set. Charge accordingly. 2 week, 3 week, etc. Because some fills require more time and work. Yep. I hate doing color acrylic sets because the fill-in takes too long. I don't. I don't. It's rare I run into that. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't care if those people don't come back because they are not a good match for me anyway. Because if this is the type of set you like to wear, that is not my specialty or what I like to do. So it's not a good match. And I think if we take the emotion out of this and just treat it like a business, that's like a person keep coming into damn McDonald's talking about they want tacos. And McDonald's like, oh, we only had tacos during Cinco de Mayo. We only had it for that week. It was a specialty for that week. And we don't sell tacos. Why would that person keep coming there? Why would we trying to still keep, like it's not a good match. We're known for burgers. So when it comes to nail techs, we're known for everybody is known for their expertise. Some girls are known for the long nails. These right here, I call them the clackers. That's their specialty. That's who they cater to. If a person like me came in, I wear no chip, right? So if I came into them and told them to give me a no chip, they probably can't even do a good no chip. They can't shape a nail. I'm not saying none of them, but I'm saying they probably can't. To be honest with you, they probably can't give me a good manicure, get my cuticles and make it look like new. They don't know about natural nail care and no chip because they only do clackers, right? It's a different nail tech for every client, and I ain't gonna force it. And that's what a lot of people get discouraged because you're trying to satisfy everyone and be everything to everyone, and you cannot. And it's okay. And let them people go and get your money somewhere else. Somewhere else. Did you hear what I said? Get it somewhere else. I like color acrylic, but yes, it's a lot to deal with. I got color acrylic on now. Yeah, now the thing of it is, I like color acrylic. Like I have a client or two who they always just wear plain red or plain pink. If I found an acrylic color that they love, that would be heaven. You know why? Because it'll save you a lot of time. Because the one thing I do like about color acrylic and custom sets, once you're done fouling and buffing it, you just put the clear on and going unless you're putting some stones on it. That's the one thing. You save a lot of time because you don't have to polish. all them gel layers. So it has its pros and cons, but for me, it has more cons than pros. It's way more cons to me, but it looks nice. It does look nice. My schedule will not allow for it, and the amount I want to charge, people are not going to want to pay it because I'm going to want to charge because it's like taking up too much time. It's definitely a headache to work with. It keeps XXC. I'm not sure what that is. Helps getting off faster, but it takes a good minute. Yeah. Color acrylic is a beast, and I really need to document my redesigns. Yeah, me too. I gotta take a look at some things after I move and get set up. I agree. Handle that because my patients can't handle it. That's what I'm saying. I'll let somebody else handle it. I'm not mad. I'm just saying, like, I'm not the nail tech that you probably are looking for. I'm not she, and she is not I. It's okay. But thank you for coming. Thank you. Hug, hug. I'm not the one. Man, people be so emotional. I'll be like straight up, like, I'm not mad at you. Like, am I still invited to the party Friday? And people be like, I never want to see you again. I'm like, I can't come to the party Friday. I don't care. I can separate the two. Most people cannot. They'll hate you for life if they disagree with you in the nail arena. I can separate it. So now I'm going to learn more about using gel polish and maintaining the shape on top of the acrylic. More convenient. I think that's what you said. Okay. They nails be looking like bananas and throwing up gang signs. Look, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Is that a little mice, mouse? I can't see what that is. Even with my glasses on. I need to change this. That's what I need to do. Hold on. I need to change. Can I change it now? Maybe I can't. Let's see. Nope. I want to change this font. That's what it is. Hold on. I want to see if I can change the font because it's so little. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So, yeah, that's that. And that's what I wanted to tell you all. I was just like, am I wrong? Like, so how did that turn out? Okay, so what happened was she ended up getting my acrylic. And I said, well, don't worry because it's going to look like an ombre. It's when I'm done with it, it's just going to look ombre. So I did it. And of course, the acrylic, I had to work over and rebalance out that acrylic because most of the time people come to me with some of that stuff on. A lot of these girls be slapping all that stuff on. They don't have no uniform shape to it. It's lumpy. It's big up top. It's not smooth. And what happens? What happens also? Now, somebody just tell me. If you've been doing nails a long time, you already know what happens when people come in with these color acrylic sets to you, wanting to fill in. What is their next design that they want? What do they want next on their nails? Can somebody tell me? Tell me. Just think about it. Come on, y'all. Give me the answers. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. They're giving me the answers, y'all. Trina said, I'm not wrong at all. Thank you, Trina. They come in with all these different colors: rainbow unicorn, glitter, purple, iridescent glitter, like 7 different custom acrylic permanent colors on these damn nails. Talking about they want to fill in. They done came and sat in your chair, wanting a miracle and wanting them to be transformed into something totally damn different. Right? Right, 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 right. Right? Wrong. But right? That's what they do. And it's usually something they'll pick up a damn bottle of polish that's lighter. Exactly. They want pink and white. And I'll be looking at them like, how can you have a pink and white? How? If this was their head, I'd be tapping it like this. How is that possible? How do you think you're going to get a pink and white on top of unicorn glitter nails that you didn't take off? What are you thinking? Huh? It's purple, pink, and yellow up here. How are you going to have a French? I don't know what they think we are. Magicians? I'm not a magician. I'm not a magician. And you know what? This is when I get real frustrated because this is what's been happening lately. People, this internet and social media, and the people watching too much stuff on Pinterest and Instagram and TikTok, and they just think that their nails can transform to anything they see online, and then they get frustrated with us, and it turns into a 15-20 minute back and forth. It can 10-15, especially if you have an indecisive client, it can turn into a 10-15 minute back and forth with them trying to ask you all these pictures and different things and all these damn ideas on something. And here's the problem too. Here's another major problem. Uh-oh, I didn't change the darn theme, so my stuff disappeared. So let me change it back. Okay. So here's the problem. Here is the major problem. You ready for it? They asked for white gel polish. Am I lying? Am I lying? Am I lying? They want white gel polish because the white is very in right now. Am I lying? They will come to you with this lumpy bumpy set, but it was cute because you can see all this unicorn stuff. But you as a nail tech, when you start feeling it, it's lumpy. It's almost like a little sliding board, right? And you tried your best to level it out, which was really not a fill-in. It was more of a rebalance. And then they want white polish on it. And what is the problem with that? I'm going to slap this white on you, but the problem is white shows everything. White shows everything. And so the nails are not the quality that I would normally put out. So this white set of nails that I would normally put out, crisp clean, is not my work fully. It's only 25% my work, 20% my work on top of some other text acrylic that was lumpy and bumpy, but just bursting with color. And now you ask for whites, which is the most telltale sign of the quality of the work overall. That's what they usually ask for with me. I'm going to tell you whites. And I'm like, okay, white. And then also, depending on what's underneath the nails, that is going to bleed through that white. Unless I got to make sure that I'm putting enough coats so that white polish is not, it's going to cover. You got to have a good white. D&D has a decent white, I'm going to tell you. It's just a mess. And so that is what I want to come talk to you all about, because fill me in. Fill-ins for me is fine. Fill-ins for me of other people's work is fine, but I can't stand when a person come in trying to get a fill-in. It's some random person that was a referral from somebody. And if they knew me, they would know, looking at certain people's nails, that you should not even be referring this type of client to me, because I'm not a good fit. And you know I don't really do all that stuff anymore. So you should be referring them to somebody probably younger or that does that type of work. I'm more conservative these days. And those type of clients are just not a good fit for me. They're just not a good fit for me. And it's not even worth the trouble for me. I end up spending like way more time. And I get real frustrated when I look at the price that I charge them versus how much time I spent on them, because I did not get paid enough at all. And I hate when I do that. So you said nude, You said a lighter color, knowing it can't be covered. Exactly, Muni. Hey, they want a lighter color or new design. Latricia, hey, a glass design. Yeah, Mademoiselle. I'll be like, that is not gonna work. If somebody said Mademoiselle, I'm saying, okay, well, it's just gonna look like the how your nails look right now with a sheer cover on. It's gonna look crazy. I'll just tell them. Clear. Yeah, I would love they said clear. Let me slap some clear gel on you. I'm used to working with color and love to redesign. You do have to file it all the way down. I feel 3 to 4 times after that I require a new set. Well, let me read this again. I'm used to working with color and I love to redesign. You do have to file it all the way down. I feel 3 to 4 times after that I require a new set. It's funny you mentioned that. So this particular person, I did do the fill in, right? With my own acrylic, so it looked ombre. But then the person came in again. She actually did come back and I did another fill in with my acrylic. Okay. So it looked even more ombre. And I was like, do you want to leave it like this? Because this actually looks like a straight up ombre design now. Because I kept, pulling in the shape properly how it should have been and looking more crisp. So I was able to take off a lot of what she originally came in with. And so it started to morph into something else. Plus, I had two fill ins on top of this girl the second time she came in. And I was hoping that she would want to just wear it like that because to me putting the two fill-ins, it was perfectly ombre. It was a whole different look to it because you can work with color acrylic and you can, like she said, redesign it. I'm personally not going to sit there and file all this shit down. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not the nail tech for you if you expect me to do all it. I'm not. It's too much work. That's just me. That's just me though. But she still wanted designs on top of that. And it was like the second time this person came to me, it was interesting because it became too much for me. It became too much for me. It was not worth the headache for me because now you have my work that's ombre on top of some other nail tech's work. And now you want me to do some polished abstract stuff on top of that. And to me, it was a gaudy hot mess. And listen, give me a second because I'm not getting emotional, but I am serious about what I have to say because this is very important for your career. But just give me 1 second before I come back and say what I got to say, okay? 1 second. So, okay. So what I was just saying was for me, I want you to just kind of, and I'm going to take your comment down because I'm just talking to everybody. For me, I want you to visualize where I'm coming from. So you have this set of nails that has all these different color acrylics and all this. The design was cute. The acrylic usually is not where it should be on these type of sets. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's rare that I see one that has good acrylic and good designs. The design was good. The acrylic was not. I have already spent a lot of time doing a rebalance instead of a fill-in, but I don't spend too much time explaining that to these clients because they don't know, they don't care. Okay, all they know is that your chart says this much, and that's all they care about. That they owe you X amount of dollars, and they don't want to hear all that extra crap. It's like womp 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 to them, right? But for me, I'm already feeling like I'm doing more than I should because I know in my mind that I'm charging you one thing and I should be charging you another. And then when you have a person and you're trying to keep them in your chair and you're filling in over some work, and then they're constantly asking you to morph something that is already doing the most. It's already doing the most, and they keep wanting you to do the most with the most. I personally become stressed out. And that's probably because I'm getting older. And I'm going to tell you, me personally as a woman in my level up journey, my tastes have changed. And I know that I feel that less is more. And so when people start going over to the gaudy side and it's doing way too much, I personally don't feel comfortable taking something and making it like something I don't want my name on. Okay. And so what happened was after that second fill in, now we got an ombre on top of somebody else's work, which was already a whole different thing going on its own on top of my work. Now you want me to put some more designs that combine those two and put something on top of it. And I did what I could do, and it was all right, but it was nothing I'm going to tell you how I really felt. I did not want this person telling people I did their nails. I did not. You know why? Because like attracts like, and I did not want any more people coming to me asking me to do all this because it became stressful, and it takes more time. I got to sit here and try to figure all this out, and for me, my money doesn't come from the designs. My money comes from sets, and it was just not worth it. It was just too much. It becomes too much because now we got to sit here. Either I'm going to discuss it with you, or now I got to sit here and try to figure it out. Because some people you have, it's like they are never satisfied, and you give them something and they want more and more and more and more. And if you're not even used to doing that type of work, it becomes overwhelming. And then when they hand you the money, it becomes discouraging because it wasn't worth the stress, it wasn't worth the time. And I don't even take pictures of that work. I don't really want them people to refer other people because I don't want more people like you in my chair. It's nothing against you personally. It's just that your taste don't match up to what my taste is and the quality of work that I want my brand attached to. I don't want my brand attached to certain types of work. It was gaudy on top of gaudy at that point. It was just the absolute most. And please do not bring anybody else to me because I cannot have these type of people in my chair all day. I would hate doing it. And that's just me. I let them know. Start light and feel darker as you go. I'm unable to go dark to light. Yeah, it becomes a lot. And see, I just don't want to. In my point in my career, 30 years in, I don't want my work to become more complicated. When you get in this career and you're in this career, you want it to become less complicated. And it was just, it's something like that just is doing too much for me. And that's why I don't even get into it. I got all the colors in the world, but I'm not getting it. And it's still going to show through matte. Yeah. I was talking about matte camouflaging lumps and bumps, non neutralizing color, like sealing paint. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like certain things you put on top of somebody's lumpy, bumpy acrylic, it's going to show. And then somebody going to say they went to you. But it's like, I had people, it's like ridiculous. And the person, like, it hurts. It's just so thick. It's just so wide. It's just so thick. And I'm gonna fix as much as I can, but it's like, oh, don't tell people I did this. And people are not gonna say, oh, well, Shecago did my filling. And they just gonna say, who do your nails? They're gonna say Shecago. They're not gonna say, well, Shecago did the filling, and the step before this, Lala did it. They're not gonna say, they're not even gonna mention Lala name. They're just gonna say you did their nails. And so people are just gonna look at the set overall and say, that's your work. And that's not even really representing your work. So, I do work over other people's work, but that's an example of why I don't sometimes like working over other people's work. Yeah. Gloss reflects light. Yep. So if your nails have imperfection, it will be highlighted like semi-gloss on a lumpy wall. Exactly. Either way, it's going to show. Once so the most for so little, it don't even be worth it. Yes, the level up journey has opened my eyes to that. Less is more elegance. See, that's the thing. My mind is on more elegance. Like even today, like I went out, me and my friend, we went grocery shopping, and I wanted to take her out to dinner, well, to brunch, because she does so many nice things for me. And she started out as my client, but she does so many nice things for me. I was like, let me take you out to brunch. So we went out to brunch. We went to the grocery store, had sushi at this fancy grocery store, and mimosas, waiting on our reservation, and we went out. But like today, I said, okay, you're gonna be in a nice environment, so you can look classy, but chic. And I put on this little jumper, has pockets, and I have my little heels or whatever. Not the old me used to wear tons of jewelry, tons of bangles, rings on all these fingers. I don't do that anymore. So I think my taste overall has changed, and it has spilled over into my business too. And it my taste in the type of clients that I want my chair has changed too. So certain people, it ain't gonna work. You said, wait, I wouldn't either, because the same gaudy people will want those nails, and she'll refer them. Exactly. That's why I was like, ugh, please don't tell people, because I don't want you to refer. I don't want you to refer people to me. Send them to the girl who did the first set. And people think I be mad. I'm like, I'm not mad. Like, I'm not. I just don't want that. That would make me hate doing nails, because it's almost like you're forcing me to be an artist that I'm not. That's not the artist that I am anymore. So different stages, different phases as in your career, it will happen. What you like today, 10 years from now, you won't like in 10 years. I promise you. You will not. You will not like the same thing you like today. 10 years from now, you will want to probably switch up and do something totally different. You're going to have a totally different clientele and everything. So, and your clients grow with you as well. So I have clients that used to wear designs. I can't get them to get a design. I can't get them to get glitter on one nail, because we've grown together. It's been 20 years. You grow. So you have to be careful, when you are taking on new people and trying to keep new people and trying to keep every new person, because every new person is not a fit for you where you are on your journey in your career, So that's pretty much what I wanted to say. And I always come on here saying, like, am I going to have anything to say? And, here we are. So does anyone have any questions or a situation or anything they wanted to ask my opinion or anyone in the group's opinion about? Let me know. Let me know now. I'm just going to give you all 30 seconds if you have something you need some advice on. Thank you all for your advice on that, because I just want to know if I was crazy. And before I do this, before I put up this little 30 seconds to give me time to type, I don't think she'll come back, and I'm okay with that. And I made sure I charged accordingly for all that. That last appointment, I made sure I charged accordingly. And I'm gonna tell you something. I make sure I charge accordingly for stuff I really don't like doing. That's what I'm gonna say. Hoping that you don't ever come back. So let me know if you have any questions or you need some advice on something. Here we go. We're taking open call, last call for alcohol, last call for questions, Last call. Last call. Let's see. You say you screaming, crying. Why? Would you do booth rent or commission when switching somewhere rebuilding? Lauren, I'm glad you asked that question. Commission. 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 Commission, because you are in a totally new environment. You don't know how it goes. You don't know what the clientele is like. You don't know if they're good tippers, bad tippers, if they expect a little for the most or they expect a little for a lot. Sometimes you go into environments and the people there are wonderful. They want just the plain Jane stuff and they tip $20 all day long. Depends on the environment. So I say it's best to go into a commission situation when you are in a new, totally new environment, especially in a new state and everything. You have to learn the culture of that state. You have to learn everything. Let me tell you something. When I did nails in North Carolina, I did them in Raleigh. I was in Raleigh, and they said it was the projects. And I didn't even know. It didn't look like projects to me. To me, it just looked like a regular neighborhood compared to Shecago, you know? So I was like, this the projects? Wow, this is nothing. And it's so crazy. It's like, you were in a rough area. Yeah, it's a rough area. It wasn't rough to me, I guess, because I'm from Chicago. So I'm like, this is nothing. But let me tell you something. Them girls there didn't even know what gel polish was. And it was so strange to me. So strange, so strange. I'm like, nobody wanted gel. Nobody wanted gel polish. I couldn't understand it. You don't know what you're dealing with in a new environment. You don't know. You don't know the clientele or anything. You don't know what type of money they used to spending or anything like that. And when I say the projects, I just had to throw that in there because it was like they all the girls there in that area, they all had the same mindset. You know what I'm saying? I've also gone to places where I didn't think that I would make any money. I remember I was called to do this was agency work, but I was called to work at a salon that had lost a nail tech because she was pregnant or something happened. I forgot. It's been so many years ago, but I went to go work there. And when I pulled up to the place, I said, "Oh, this is a little garbage ass corner spa. I don't think I'm making any money here." I walked inside. I'm like, they don't have no business. You know, it was cute. It was small, but it was cute. It was just like I didn't think they had business. I walked through that door and I worked from the time I got there until the time I didn't even have time to eat. And I ended up working there on and off for a few months. And I hated when I left because I was making ridiculous money doing simple stuff and getting tips galore. So you cannot judge a book by its cover. You never know what you're stepping into. And so if you don't have a whole bunch of money just saved up, I suggest you go into a commission situation. So regardless, you'll walk away with something versus nothing. Next caller. I said next caller. Hey, trucker named Bounty, how are you? I found a space that's affordable, $100 a week, and I was just gonna work a part-time job while I build, but I'm still on the fence. I personally would go into the salon because you're going to a new state and an entirely new environment. Check out the scenery and the people and the vibe and the culture, and see what other nail techs are getting before jumping into a space. Just saying. There's another salon whose booth and commissioning, their commission is 50-50 and provide everything. That is what you should go for because you are moving to a new state and an entirely new environment and new culture. And every state has its own culture. Every city has its own culture, and every neighborhood has its own culture. And you have to figure out how those things matriculate down into each other before jumping into something where you are fully responsible. That is my answer. Trucker named Bounty said, I am a hey. Let me see your picture. I'm gonna need you to change that thumbnail and take your glasses off. We don't do glasses on this channel, okay? I'm a male nail tech and I just learned how to do eyebrows and I just bought my building and everything. I'm looking to hire. What do I suggest? And everyone else, if you have any suggestions, let Trucker know what you're thinking too. You can chime in. I don't know everything. That's a loaded question. I'm going to give you a short answer, but to be honest with you, you probably need to do a consultation with me at Shecago Beauty Source. I have consultations because that is a very loaded question. That's not just something I can answer because there are many variables, and that's a big loaded question. It depends on where you are, what the building is like. Where you are is a big factor. Your experience in the industry, a lot of different factors, a lot. Also, what type, how you are structuring your business, all of that, you know. So it's like that's a very loaded question, and those are the things you need to ask yourself. You know, this is okay. What I will say is this: this is where a lot of people kind of go wrong in being in this any business, because we get some money, we have the money, we jump into it and we spend, we buy, we spend, but we don't sit down and map it out. And the first thing you should always do is map out before you buy and you spend. When I opened my big salon by Oprah, I spent 2 years mapping out the business plan, the financials, and everything. And I worked with the women's division of the Small Business Administration and had to do research. They had us doing homework and everything, like seriously, before I opened. And that's why it was a success until the economy crashed. Like it was ridiculous. It just took off because I had everything written out down to a T. And I thought of every little thing before I even signed a lease. All that was written out like in this huge document. So it's kind of like I would suggest that you do a consultation because it's a lot of moving parts to opening a salon. Any brick and mortar business right now, is critical that you have it planned out because times are super uncertain. It's super uncertain. And I would almost say it's kind of not the best time to open a brick and mortar business. You know, if you watch my channel, I'm very straightforward. I don't say exactly what people want to hear. I tell people what they need to hear. Times are so uncertain. We don't know what's going to happen with the economy. There are a lot of people who have a lot of money right now, but all of that is going to end. And so we don't know what's about to happen. These are unusual, choppy times. But what I will say is the first thing you need to be doing is developing your social media. But it depends on where you are and how you're going to develop your brand, because you have to have a brand these days. Everything is about brand, everything is about image, and people want to be where the money is. And to be honest with you, and I've said this in my last video, I've said this in many videos if you watch my channel, you have to tap into the reality. Okay, there's a reality here that a lot of people who want to open a salon don't want to hear, don't want to see. But the reality is that we are in a boss era. Everyone is a boss, their own boss. Everyone is a boss. Everybody's the boss. Everybody's selling the e-course. Everybody got a book. Everybody teaching a conference. Everybody doing a summit. Everybody's a damn boss. Get my ebook. Get my this. Everybody. Most of these people are not accredited. They just found a little bit of information. They go sell a class on it. I'm saying that to say the problem is nobody wants to work for anyone anymore. And that's the part. I'm not trying to scare you, but when you are dealing with business and your real money, we got to have some real conversations. And the real conversation is people are not, and I've said this in other videos, and people will be like, I'm going to scoot on out the back door. I'm just trying to prepare you. It's going to be a journey because people are not trying to work for other people in no salon anymore. I always suggest, and I've said it before, that if you're going to do it, you better turn it into some suites. And I've said that so many times. Nobody is renting booths anymore. People want suites. People want suites because everybody wants to feel like they're their own boss. Am I wrong? Am I right? You all, have I not said that? I've been saying it for 2 years now, and it's the truth. And if you watch social media, you know I'm not lying. So you got to brand yourself, but if you bought the building, you need a consultation. And to be honest with you, even in the consultation, you're going to get, I can pack in as much data as I can, but you need a consultant. It just depends on, like, I got to see what you're trying to do. Like, are you trying to do like a little neighborhood salon? Are you trying to do this big thing? Because if you're trying to, it's just, Indianapolis, it just depends on the area too. What is your vision? What's your budget? And what are you trying to do? Because salons and booth rent, you might get a couple of people in there, but these girls are so unstable. And they'll just come in there and they'll make, if they make money a couple of weeks, they'll stay. And the minute they don't make money, you don't hear from them no more. I'm telling you, that's how it goes. I think you would be better off, and I tell everyone, turn it into a suite situation. Just do vanilla box with a sink in each place, and a sink and a shampoo sink, and let them provide everything else. You will get people much faster, and people will just to stay because they feel like they have their own business. And that's still my advice to this very day. I don't really suggest people open salons nowadays because I personally feel like and have seen that salons are phasing out. Nobody wants to work in a salon. They want their own space. So if you have a building, that's a good thing because you can do that, and you can do it rather cheaply because you just are building out little 10 by 10 rooms. You could do 10 by 10 rooms, 10 by 20 rooms, like that. So if you want to do a consultation, at least to give you a framework, then you will want to probably reach out to me at Shecago or Yahoo. No, don't do that. You could, but that's Shecago Beauty Source. You can literally book the consultation on Shecago Beauty Source. And so that is the best way to say it. And I'm not just saying that to get money out of you because it's not even a lot of money. It's actually very affordable. But yeah, seriously, the everything has changed. Everything has changed. Hmm. See, they're saying it's true. I'm telling you, watching Tabitha Takes Over really shows what these salon owners be going through in their business on the rocks. Yeah, because salon business is kind of it's trending downward. It's trending down. Salon suites are the future. You're not lying. I've been a nail tech for 12 years now, and that's all I see. Yeah, nobody really wants to rent a booth anymore. Like you never hear about people renting booths. Never. Everybody wants a suite, or they're turning their house into it. They're getting she sheds, or barbers still. Now I will tell you this, barbers. Now, see, we got to talk because it depends on a lot. And barbers are still renting booths. I noticed that barbers still like that barbershop camaraderie type thing, that man castle, that man cave where they can go away to. So if you're gung-ho on doing a barb on a salon, I would suggest that you have a majority barbers, because barbers are still into that salon culture, because it's a place where all the men can come and vent and be a man with other men, stuff like that. So I'm a damn nut. I'm here for knowledge, so I'm paying for what I need to know. Your nail, nails, I know trucking. Thank you. I will be contacting you. Yeah. Yeah, like I love it. And I don't know if you know my background, but I've had a big salon, I've had a small one, and I also worked in corporate America as a brand manager in the beauty industry. And I did hair care. So I've worked in this industry from all different angles, worked with celebrities, a lot of products on shelf. I actually wrote the copy, a lot of stuff that's in the beauty supply stores. I picked the models. I put together the photo shoots and work with all the people who, the things you see in the store, I had a lot to do with. I can pick up products and you read the back of the jar and people tell me like, that's not how you use it. I wrote that damn copy. I can tell you, and I don't even do hair. That's why I try to tell you, a lot of stuff you see in the beauty industry is bullcrap, because I'm a nail tech and I used to write copy for hair products, and I'm not even a hairstylist. Literally, I would write the copy and give it to the graphic designer. Put that there, put that there, put the anti-cruelty free, the little bunny at the bottom. Okay, let's get this over to my boss to get it a pre-approval. Let's send it over to the printer. We need 200,000 of this, 300,000 of that. Let's get this over. Let's get it back here. Let's run the product. And I'm a damn nail tech. That's what I'm telling you. A lot of stuff we see is not even real. hmm I know this industry from so many angles, and when I tell people the opposite what they thought I was gonna say, I think some people. I know you're not getting salty, but I've had people get salty with me, and I'm like, I'm actually helping you, because the worst thing you want is a whole bunch of yes people around you telling you like, yeah, go for it, yeah, 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 yeah. And in a year or two from now, when all your money is spent, you figure out what's really happening. Everybody's ghost. So I tell you, that's what you should do. But talk to me more about it whenever you're ready. Yep, no renting, waste of my talent. See, I can't even tell you anybody right now that's renting a booth. The people that I know that do hair, they all do it from home. They've converted their basements, dining room, basement, dining room, one of the bedrooms. Or they go to the people's houses. I can't tell you one person right now that I know is renting a booth. I'm not trying to be funny. I just can't think of anyone. And I was just telling one of my friends, I said, I don't even see salons. Where are the salons? Back in the day, it was a salon on every corner, 2 or 3 on every block here in Chicago. I'm like, you don't really even see salons anymore. I can tell you where the salon suite buildings are. People know that, but salons, it's like they just faded away. I do not suggest that you open a salon. I think you should turn it into some type of suite situation or market it as a suite situation. So I hope that helps. Contact me, Shecago Beauty Source. It's on the website. Does anyone else have any other questions? You said I see a lot of people build their clientele, then move to a suite. Lauren said that. So here's the other part too. So trucker named Bounty. Now, if you're going to open a salon, I suggest that you do what I'm suggesting Lauren goes to before you go to a suite. If you're going to open a salon, it should be a commission-based salon, because if you're going to do booth rent, people are not into paying booth rent anymore. So let me clarify. I'm glad you said that, Lauren. And so if you go that route, then that's you building your own brand, and you're just getting people to come in and work on the clients that your brand brought in. And they're your clients and not their clients. So you see, there are so many different ways to go with it. But one thing I can tell you that is a dying dinosaur is the booth rental business model. The booth rental business model is a dying dinosaur. So I'm glad Lauren said that. Wow. I really want to know I really want to know that business side of being a BA and such really explode. It sounds interesting. Wait, what do you mean? I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not catching that. I really want to know that business side of being a brand. Are you saying brand ambassador and such? Are you saying brand ambassador? What is a BA? Can you tell me what a BA is? What do you mean by BA? I think I know what BA is, but I just want to make sure. What do you mean by BA? I look bald head, but I have the cutest bun. There's so much hairspray in my hair and wax in my hair. I gotta wash it. I'm actually gonna do a deep cleanse with some apple cider vinegar and some baking soda, but not today. I'm tired. I ain't even tired. We were just out drinking and having a little good time today. So, what is a BA and such? I was just giving you some time to tell me what a BA is. Okay, a brand ambassador. Okay, that's what I thought. So, what I will say is that I was not a brand ambassador. Okay. A brand ambassador is like what Red Bull looks for. Anybody in college or whatever could easily be a brand ambassador. When you go into a liquor store or alcohol beverage store and you see somebody like saying, try this beverage or whatever, that is a brand ambassador. A brand ambassador is the person who goes out and they advocate for the brand or whatever and just represent the brand. I wasn't a brand ambassador, but I would hire brand ambassadors. So I was a brand manager. Hold on. I'm on a bootleg connection. So brand managers in the beauty industry, what we did was I actually it's so many. I manage so many brands, but I'm gonna say we manage a brand, literally manage it like it's our own. Like we run it. We manage the budget, how much you're going to spend, what we're going to do with it. We come up with new products. We work with the chemist to develop new products, and we go out and we test the products with people. We give, we actually do testing with samples, and shit, I can't even think of the name. We do like a sample population of people, and we actually give them product and pay them, to test the products and sign disclosures. And then we report back to the chemist and tweak the product and bring them same people in. And then we go and work with the graphic design team. We work with the packaging. We negotiate all the packaging costs and based on the estimated volume. And then we estimate how much revenue it should bring in. Then we go out and I used to hop on planes and fly out to Walmart in Bentonville, Arkansas. And I used to fly out to CVS on the East Coast and fly all these places, Rite Aid, all these different places, Walmart, all of them. And I would pre-sell it into stores with the sales team. I was the person who would stand up and give the pitch. Like, we have this new product. We have three products on shelf. We have this new product, and this is coming fall of this. This is the projected sales of it. This is this. And then I'm going to go in and have the marketing plan all set up. And some of this is boring to you all, but I just want you all to know, when you see products on shelf, period, like, it's a whole thing happening in the background. So I get back on the plane. I come back here, and I'm going to fly to CVS. I'm going to fly to Texas today, and then on Tuesday, and then on Friday, I'm going to fly to Arkansas and do the pitch to them. And then the following week, I'm going to do this, come back, and I got to go back and see what the people who were testing out the new product, what they thought. Did we get it right this time? If they did, okay, now we're going to order bulk citric acid, bulk whatever. We're going to have this shipped in, because we've been negotiating the price on all of the ingredients. We have it shipped into our production lab in the back. We had ours on site, and they will put into the production schedule. And so at that point, now I got to make sure that the marketing and all of that is scheduled. So now I got to pull in my media manager, and I got to sit down with her and figure out how the social media is going to go, how much we're going to spend. Now I got to go with the graphic designer. This is me doing all this. Okay, I didn't sleep sometimes. Then I got to sit down with the graphic designer and design all this stuff, so the media manager can give it to the correct people to put it out on social media. Because I done told the salespeople, CVS, Walmart, Rite Aid, all these people, that if you put our product in store, we're going to have advertising already set up and tell them that it's available in your store. And I was the person who had to pull all that together. It's a lot being a brand manager. So you say brand ambassador. To be honest with you, a brand ambassador is on this level right here. So you have brand ambassador, then you have brand assistants, and then you have brand managers, and you have VP or whatever. So I was like right there. Like, I was promoted to senior brand manager. So depending on different positions, I was like right there at the VP level in brand management in the beauty business. It's a lot of work. The stuff you all see on shelves, the stuff you all see at these different trade shows and different things. I've flown to Vegas and had stuff shipped to Vegas and freighted to Vegas and set up and talked to people from all over the world about getting the products in Africa and putting them on tankers and stuff and have them shipped over. Then come back and fly out and still got to work on this brand for this new launch. It was just so much. It was a lot of work. It literally was running brands for other people that you did not own. And I can never do it again on that level. So now I do it as a consultant. So now people will hire me. I've been kind of laying low, but I will have people reach out to me and ask me to work on a brand, and they may pay me like, I'm just throwing out a number, $5,000 to come write up a mini proposal for them. And I might do that real quick and, give them some tips. Now, if they want me to fly out and present it and all that, that's a whole different story. But that's pretty much what I did in corporate. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of work. You are literally running someone else's business. So when I tell you I know this business, I know this business. So, but technically folks work for themselves when doing booth rent. Why would it be dying out? I would think commission is dying out more. Let me read it again. But technically folks work for themselves when doing booth rent. Why would it be dying out? I would think commission is dying out more. People, the average booth rent nowadays just for a nail tech is $150. The average booth rent for a hairstylist, I'm gonna say nail tech and barber is about $150, maybe even more, right? And that's actually on the low end. and not the fanciest place. For a hairstylist, it's way more, 250, 225, 250, and that's average. That's not even a high end place. People are getting smart and doing the math. If I'm gonna pay 150, why wouldn't I just get a booth? I mean, get my own place. Why wouldn't I get my own space that I can design it the way I want? I can paint the walls the color I want. I can come and go as I please. I can decorate it as much as I want. Nobody is bothering me about running too many lights or, talking too loud or the type of music I might want to play because the other people in the salon don't like it. When you have your own space, you know, you can do exactly what you want. And it's pretty much the same price. And so people caught on to that. Also, the other thing with salons and paying booth rent is that a lot of salon owners have discovered that it's not even profitable to do booth rent. You make more money as a salon owner doing commission than you do booth rent because with booth rent, no matter how much everybody else makes, you get a flat rate. You could see them just blowing the hell up and you can only get so much. You can say, well, you can go up on the rent. Well, you can only jump it up so much before you piss them off and make them go someplace else. So if they were charged, if they were paying 150, you can't say, okay, well, I see you've been doing good for 3 weeks. And I had somebody try to do that to me at South Lake Mall, and I left. Okay. She took that booth rent at first. What was I paying? I don't want to lie, but I know it like damn near doubled in less than 2 months because she saw how good I was doing. It was crazy. That's a whole nother story. But you can't take the booth rent from 150 to 250 because you saw I'm making a whole bunch of money. So from both ends, it's just not a win. Salon owners get pissed off when they see you making all this money and they're only getting a small amount. They start complaining about stuff to try to find ways to get more money out of you, right? And like Latricia just said, no drama in your own suite. You can do exactly what you want. And it's just it's a win-win. So booth rent, that business model is antiquated. The booth rental business model is antiquated. It doesn't work. It's not the best choice for salon owners, and it's not the best option or bang for your buck for people who work in them. The best bang for the buck for people who want to work somewhere is to have your own suite. The best bang for your buck as a salon owner is to do a commission structure because you're getting to cut off every dollar that comes through that door, which is your brand, is your clients. And in a commission structure, they're really your clients. And I've said that a lot of times. But you have to do the marketing. But if you know what you're doing, you spend the money up front, but you make it back tenfold later, right? So let me see. Let me just make sure I answered that right. Because I go back and watch some of these videos. I'm like, you didn't answer that right. Or you said that backwards. So right. And it's basically the same price. So that business model is not a model that people are going into. It has been dying for years now, actually. Wow, I would have thought the owner of the brand wouldn't be about it's a lot of skills. It's a lot. I learned so much when I was living in Atlanta and being a brand manager. And then I moved over to corporate and I worked for Rubbermaid. And I did it on a higher corporate level too. And I learned a lot there on a whole nother level, like real numbers, like $19 million transactions, stuff like that. Like it was it was a bigger matrix of people to work with. So when I worked in hair care, I had to wear so many hats because it was a smaller company, right? And I had to wear many hats and I was just stressed the hell out. But I learned a lot and I grew. But when I went to corporate America and became a brand manager, um, it's actually less work. It's less work. I made more money. I had an assistants. And the only thing is when you work in the bigger companies as a brand manager, you can't make decisions. So in the smaller company, in the hair care company, I can make decisions and make things happen quick. I can get on the phone, I can walk down somebody's office, I can go get a check cut. I'll be like, oh, I want to hire you as a model for my photo shoot next week. What's your name? Come with me, or call this woman and give her your information. This is your rate. And I can get her a check cut. I can do it. Like, I can do it. In big corporations, you can't do it. You have to talk to 7 different people to get one little thing done. And that was annoying. So, like, one little thing you want to do, it can stretch out for months because there's so many layers of management and and teams of people that have to approve things and have meetings and sign off on just to get one little thing done. So that's what I didn't like. But yeah, trust me. Okay. Yeah, no drama in your own suite. The state I'm moving to has expensive booth rent, on average is 200 plus. See, and if you do the math, that's $800 a month. Plus, you got to do your own marketing. Plus, you got to buy supplies. Plus, you got to live. That's a lot. Why not just go into a place and get, because you're moving someplace new, why not just fill it out first and not and take that pressure off of you? Because 200 plus a week is a lot to me to come up with in a place that you are starting brand spanking new, because you leaving your entire clientele behind, and you don't know if the type of work that you do is going to be received well where you're moving to. Also, you don't know if a couple of people have it locked down, because you can be good, but it could be 5 or 6 people in the area that's got it locked down. They've been doing the same people forever, and everybody's sending them to them because they all grew up in the area. And you're a newcomer. So how do you know that people are going to come sit in your chair just because you're good? Because sometimes it's not about how good you are. Sometimes it's about relationships and association, right? So that's another reason why I say don't just sit there and jump into that. I would do commission, because commission is going to take that stress off you, so you can sit back and peep the scene first. Peep the scene. That's just my advice. I wouldn't do booth rent. I don't care what the price is. I wouldn't do booth rent. And sometimes if something is too cheap, it's the reason why it's too cheap. And we all know the salons tell you whatever you want to hear to get you in a salon, because they got bills to pay too. Okay? I'm just saying, go to the place that has the commission. Go to the place that has the commission. Okay. Some booth rent has a contract 3, 6, 12 months. Right now, I'm making press ons, but whenever I'm ready, I'll rent. You rather do a suite? Yeah. I mean, see, this is the thing with her. She moved into a totally different state. See, it's different if you like moving from College Park to Dunwoody. Even though that's a hike, you still in Atlanta, right? But people that really F with you, they'll still come to you all the way up in Dunwoody, right? But you move to a different state, you lost everybody. So that's why I'm saying it's different. That's why I tell people like do consultations with me, because it depends. And if you're moving to a different state, that is my answer. Now, if you were staying in Georgia, then I will be kind of like looking at the different options. But if you move to a different state, you better peep that scenery first, because it's different. I just told you all how I moved to North Carolina, and the girl, they refused to get jail. It was like they were acting like I was trying to put get them a coronavirus shot. They were acting like I was trying to get them the vaccine. I'm not getting that. That triggered some of you all, didn't I? Don't be triggered. I'm leaning towards the commission salon now. You should. And it's a full service salon. That's a plus. And that's the thing. See, they're going to bring business to you regardless. If they need somebody, they need somebody. So you're going to stay busy. And what you can do is, I will be honest with you, what I would do, Lauren, Lauren, you know you're getting free consultation out of me right now. What you should do is you should go in there part-time commission. Even if they say we don't do part-time, well, don't go for a full 5 days. Just go 4. Don't do full-time yet. Peep it, leave yourself open. And see if it's one of those places that's full-time with a full service. They're open probably 7 days a week. They're probably pretty popping and busy. So what you could do is say, I'll come Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And if you wanted to, if you really want to grind it out, like if you about that life, like, I don't know, Lauren, I think you are, but I'm not quite sure. You can go there Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and you could rent the booth at the $100 place Friday and Saturday. If you gangster like that and you think you got it like that and you know how to brand yourself and rebrand yourself in this new place, and you could do both. Like you could and build your people, but keep in mind with the commission place, you cannot be taking their clients. When you go into the commission place, well, they're 5 days a week, okay. But in the commission place, this is the down part of the commission place. Those are their clients. So you won't be able to take those clients with you. I'm pretty sure. It's a lot to think about. It's a lot to think about when we are in this business. It's truly a business, and we have to weigh our pros and cons before we start investing in things. So I still say, though, the commission place. So does anyone else have any questions? I'm going to take one more question, and then it's going on 2 hours. So then I will log out because I feel like I'm talking you all to death. Yeah, just go there. 5 days a week is good. And here's the other thing, too. In life, if I haven't learned anything else in the past year and a half of me trying to find a place that is a good fit for me, it's these things. We have to have patience in life because we cannot rush what is meant to be. We can rush something to happen. We can rush anything we want to happen because we are human beings and with free will, right? Hey, keeping Nettie. But if you rush certain things, one thing I've learned in life is that you can rush something and regret it and regret it and regret it. And it will be harder for you to get out of it than it was for you to get in it. Okay? So that's one thing. We have to enjoy the moment. So if you're going to go ahead and take this leap and go to a whole nother state, enjoy the moment and enjoy the process because it takes time to build from scratch. Not only will you be moving to a new place, um, it's a lot of psychological things that go on when you relocate to a new place because I know I've lived in 5 states. Okay. So it's a lot of mental things that go on when you live in different places, learning people, learning the culture, learning the neighborhoods, learning yourself over financially, your environment, resetting up your new vibe, finding new friends, all of that. So don't try to take on too much. Take on in the nail industry, take on what's going to be the least amount of pressure for you to begin with, even if it's just for 3 months. Just do that so you can get a footing on where you are because every place is different. And you definitely cannot judge Georgia down in College Park to other places because that is, down there in Georgia and Atlanta area, it's a totally different beast, because I lived there for 5 years, right? So you definitely can't, it's going to be like a straight up culture shock to you no matter where you move back to. So let yourself breathe when you're wherever you're going to go. Let yourself breathe, let yourself settle into it. Okay, that's the first thing I learned. Patience and enjoying the moment, taking time to celebrate where you are. One thing, if you don't believe in God, then okay, whatever you believe in, you cannot move on to the next level until you appreciate where you are. Okay? Gratitude. So you got to give yourself time to find out why you moved. Wherever you choose it for a reason, right? And to everyone else, whatever you're doing right now, you chose it for a reason. If you don't stop to smell the roses or smell the poop, sometimes we put blinders over our eyes both ways. We're not smelling the roses or we're not smelling the poop. We cannot move any real way that's going to help us because we're not taking time to decipher what this aroma is. It could be roses, it could be poop. So take time to smell whatever it is you smell, and roses or poop, okay? So you got to give yourself time, Lauren, to figure out what that smells like once you get there. Don't do too much at once because you'll be clouded. Okay? Number 2. I think that was number 1 and 2. So have gratitude, have patience, and take time to enjoy where you are today. Okay. And all of that ties into what I want to go live about, which is fill me in. Fill me in is once you learn what you like, what you don't like about yourself, about your life, you will not allow people to come in and manipulate and bend you different ways. Because that's part of the thing that I'm still working on now is stop trying to be a people pleaser. And I got to stop you know, worrying about trying to be everything to everyone. As a nail tech, I cannot be everything to everyone. As a beauty professional, you cannot be everything to everyone. As a barber, as a hairstylist, as a lash tech, as a esthetician, whatever it is, as an entrepreneur, you cannot be everything to everyone. You have to figure out what it is that you like to do, what you excel at, and you have to stay in your lane. You have to trust the process. You have to enjoy where you are that day, even if it was a bad day, it was a slow day. Take time and work on your skills or watch some videos and learn some new techniques. Shop online and order some new products or practice on different skills, but still enjoy that day because that day gave you something. It didn't give you the money that you wanted to make that day, but it gave you time to sit back and just chill. Gave you time to just be on your phone. It gave you time to work on a new skill. So we have to learn how to be grateful and have gratitude for that day. The universe cannot open up the next level, the next layer to wherever it wants you to be until you learn your lesson or whatever it is you're supposed to get out of this one. And that breaks down to even to the day. What did I what was I supposed to get out of today? I did nothing today. Okay, well, you were supposed to learn how to relax. You were supposed to learn how to chill. You were supposed to learn how to socialize. You were supposed to learn how to check in with family. You were supposed to learn how to do nothing. You were supposed to learn how to be. Sometimes you have to just be. Sometimes you just have to just. When I do that and I say, whatever, I done did all I can do. I done did all I can do. You all have watched me in this moving process. And there have been times, oh, I wish I could tell you all, but without, I'll be telling too much of my business. There came some times where I said, I done did all I can do. And I just get down on my knees and pray. I just let it go. And then something else bigger and better came along, but I had to just let it go. Because we be trying to force stuff to happen exactly the way we said, and it's not moving because it's already laid out for you. And if you did everything you're supposed to do, it's not going to happen the way that you thought it was going to happen, but you're trying to make it happen the way that you thought it was going to happen. So it's not happening because you are literally working against the energy. Because it's if you believe it, you got to believe it. Get what I'm saying? You got to believe this over here, but you're trying to make it happen the way you want it to happen. You're trying to control the universe. You're trying to control the energy. It's really weird. Sometimes you got to learn to relax, release, and let go. You either trust it or you don't. If you don't really trust it, you will actually hurt yourself. And so I think that's all I have to say today, right? You know, y'all want me to sing a song? I'm gonna do y'all some ASMR. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. See, if you all came in late, you don't know. I have a new ASMR channel called Pink Cloud here on YouTube where I will be doing ASMR. There is a sample video, but I don't have my professional microphone yet. Not this. This is not an ASMR video. I mean, mic. I have a professional mic that's very expensive that I will be getting to do that. But it's all about centering yourself and stress relief and just triggering. I talked about that earlier in the video. But trust the process. Have a plan. Trust the process. And things will come to you when sometimes you just have to sit. Sometimes you have to literally sit in those boxes and stuff. You have to sit and just stare at the TV, watch mindless TV, and trust the process. And I swear, when I'm just sitting here trusting the process, something will hit me in the middle of the night, and I'm just staring at the TV, and I can tell you what happened. And some great idea will come to me. That is when I get my best ideas, when I'm just sitting there marinating. You got to let stuff work. You know, like when we're cooking food, we're cooking a dish. You didn't just cook that stew and say, I'm going to throw this raw meat in here. I'm gonna throw these ingredients in here. I'm gonna throw these onions and bell pepper and all these seasonings, and it's done. No, what did you do? You have to let it cook. And when you are letting it cook, what happens? You went and you set your butt down somewhere. You went and put it in the crock pot and you went back to sleep, or you went and ran errands while that stuff was in the crock pot cooking, right? So that's like how you have to look at major changes or things you're trying to accomplish in your life. You put all the ingredients in the pot. You just got to sometimes let that slow cooker brew it on together. You'll start to smell the aroma. And when you get out there, Lauren, you'll start to smell the aromas of all the work and everything you're supposed to do because you know what to do. You did it. You'll know because you'll start to smell it like, oh, it's starting to cook. I can smell it. I can smell it. And you start feeling good. And then a couple of more hours is really, 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 really starting to smell good. So you know that you did what you're supposed to do. You put all the correct ingredients in that pot. And a couple of hours, you know, I think it's done. You go in there, you test the meat is tender, everything is smelling good, you taste it, it tastes good. You'll know when it's done. You'll just know. Okay? Whew. Okay, so I think I am done talking for today. Okay? Because y'all be like, don't get off of here. I think I've done enough talking for today. Right? Yeah, nobody's saying anything, so I think I have. So I thank you all for being patient with me. I trust me, I have not forgotten this channel. I've started another one, in matter of fact. And once I move, honey, baby, you're gonna be tired of me. So I will catch you all in the next video. Thank you. Oh, please like the videos and all that because I think YouTube is punishing me. They won't let me like. They're like punishing me. I don't know. But like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Tell a friend. And I'll catch you all soon. Thanks. Bye.